shortly. We're gonna bring in Dalton Faulkner. He is a get your ass out of here. At Texana Raceway Park, I believe they're calling this race the Clash. I believe it's 5,000 to win factory stocks. We'll run 2 heat races tonight, and the B's and A's tomorrow. Hopefully, we make it straight to the A tonight. Said it's 5,000 to win, I believe 400 to start. Some beautiful weather here. I believe it's 75 degrees outside, super sunny. Hell, grass is already green here. We're hoping to have a good night. Can't thank Dalen Briscoe enough for the ride, of course, and the help getting down here. Thomas Turner with AT Delivery for pulling us. Had a great time on the way down here, hoping to have a little luck and bring home some money.
I'm making sure, getting our transponder on, making sure it's all tight. We don't want to lose that. Different places for different racetracks. Most common is right rear axle tube. So not every day I get to see you, is it?
Been a couple weeks.
It has. How you doing?
Good.
How's the car coming along?
I'm about a month away.
Oh my goodness. She is freaking beautiful. Fluorescent orange chassis we had in our shop.
Number 194.
You wouldn't believe what we're on now.
What are you on?
209.
Hey, I'm pumping them out.
No.
Hey, we
Tommy,
need to
I don't
put gas in the generator anyway.
I don't think there's enough for a B main here. Matter of fact, I bought a car out. I swapped to 5-on-5 because my mod's 5-on-5. I was like, shit, I might as well have the same tires and wheels on each car. That way, if I have some shit, I can just swap it over. And I bought a car out, and it come with like some. I posted them wheels and stuff for sale a few times. Well, I thought they were 5-1/4. I got to measure. I was like, shit. I just took.
You got one painted right there?
Yeah, no, it's powder, actually powder coated. It's just dull ass color.
Okay.
But I put some rings in like 2 or 3 of them and sent them to BJ and powder coat them.
It's hung.
It's most definitely hung.
How about that Reuben deal? That was funny.
See, I didn't get to watch. I didn't watch the last 3 episodes, but I seen you deal with something about a little arguing, whining, or something, whatever.
Man, we're halfway.
And I was like, it's Reuben. You put him in the wall.
I got him and I run him, and I came up. I mean, I came up, but I was halfway down the straightaway by the time I came up, and I just assumed he was gone. No, there's plenty of room. It's just I really needed to get in and to the middle and kind of dart down, and I was trying to get there. I just got there a little too fast. He was, his ball joint had to be on the verge of breaking anyways.
When's the last time you charged your battery?
I charged it for him racing. It was like 2 weeks ago, though.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah. Check it with a battery charger.
Battery charger tells me that.
I do.
Man, we brought everything. Okay, I'm lying. I don't have a rear end.
My house is close. That's what we need up here.
I'm too dang tight to build one.
My house is 25 minutes down the road if you get in the bind.
Sweet.
Hey, you gotta plug in. Just plug it in the wall. That ain't got no plug in yet. We slacking.
Shouldn't tick. That's another thing we got away from roads, lifters and stuff.
You got away from on this?
I think so. I'd have to ask Chuck.
Beginning of the year, last year, wasn't it?
If it's roads, it's gonna tick.
But it better be fucking roads the way it sounds.
Yes, that's roads. We was running roads, and I had roads in that motor when we built it, and I broke one. Remember RPM? Remember RPM when I ran without a rocker arm that entire race?
Yeah.
Lost a lifter. Yeah, it come all kind of apart. Luckily, it stayed up there in the top.
Then
But
they started taking ours and buying them, and he put double C-clips on.
that's the first one we ever broke. Now you better pick that back up. Why are you drinking on the job anyway?
I wanted to drink it. Wanted
Keep
to
drinking.
drink.
Finish it.
There's
Chug
nothing
it.
in it.
There it is, too. Chug it. Chug it. Chug it. Chug it.
Hell yeah. Bam, boom.
You should see Ben chug a beer. He'll chug it, chug it, chug it, act like he's done, then pour half of it out on the ground.
Well, there's a popo.
Yeah, got his Mount Me hat on. You've seen that movie, Mount Me hat. Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues. No, I don't get
You've never seen Varsity? Oh man. Boy, he shined the got that left front tire, didn't he?
Where'd you spray all that stuff at?
All the spots. You can look back and you can see it.
Why didn't you need to spray
don't care about all that.
Hey, that's where the mud stays.
I mean, no. That's your problem when you go to wash it.
At least put it in the car, will you?
Are you for sure?
That's what I heard, but I don't.
Oh, I guess he's right. We hot lap right after we pack.
They take you to the middle, so
Yeah, I'll go to the infield.
take your time so you don't get muddy, and then pack a little bit, and then go to the infield.
Hobby stocks run, then limiteds run, then we'll run our first set of heats. I'm not 100% sure where we start. Probably third row or so, I'm guessing. We're gonna do an inverted deal again tonight. Run our heat, and then they'll swap the order, and we'll run another heat for passing points. They'll take top 8 and passing points for tomorrow's feature. There's only 21 cars, so I mean, beginning the show is really not an issue right now. Just kind of fighting for where we start at this point. Car's real good, track's pretty wet. It's probably the darkest racetrack I've ever drove on it. That back straightaway, I can't hardly see much of anything, and I got pretty good vision, and maybe there's a light out and they'll get it fixed, but no, it's a real nice facility. Really, really like this place. Can't wait to see it dry out and see how we can do.
I don't know what the car is here the other night, but yeah.
What'd you ask?
That'll dry up some.
Oh, it's gonna dry.
That's
With
a-
this breeze and shit around.
That's
it
a
dries
wet sucker out there right
Now
now.
your first heat.
Halfway down the back straightaway was.
last night, Bubba. Last night, actually, you can make momentum out there
Your
right
second
now.
heat, you're gonna say it's dark and dusty.
It seems like you got to stop in the center.
No, you gave it some kind of like little extra gas pump in
You
the
got
center.
that shit, the button over there.
No, that
But-
motherfucker stood up for a second in the center and then.
Yeah, because it's wet, tacky, wet. You got traction for a second, and then you spin again.
There ain't very many hobby stocks. There ain't very many limited.
Yeah.
Should be 3 heats. And then
Is there?
us. Well, it should be 1 hobby and then 2 limiteds and us. So all 12 of us went up there for a redraw, and the ones in the row had to decide which deal to. And they all told me to draw it because I draw so well, and I drew the 4. You see my car when I got here? We wiped it down Friday with some rags and some glass cleaner, but that's about as dirty as it got.
He blowed it out of proportion.
Damn, son. You got tubing running through here for your fuel line to go through, like actual tubing?
No, conduit.
Oh, you welded it in.
Our first race car. No, then that's electrical. Another one.
Hey, what's the A stand for?
Alan?
Oh, that's your middle name, ain't it?
No shit.
I've always wondered what the A stand for.
Asshole. Dumbass. That works.
I'm sure it ain't the first time you've been called that.
I don't know where to actually stand. The f***ing fence is in the way. I think I'm gonna go to that other side. Have you seen there's 2 sides to that? It's fenced off in those stands. In between the 2 stands is fenced off. I'll go around to the other side where there ain't a lot of people. You do this every time. I don't know how you do this.
I mainly do it because it's cold outside.
No, you do this. You tie them in a knot.
Tommy, you feeling better? they see we're on a different channel here?
I don't know. You didn't ever hear nothing?
I never looked at your cones.
You didn't have to.
Why?
You didn't pass him to the last 3 laps. I'm like, huh? He's got it. He followed you the last lap. He was just as fast on the top. I don't know why he moved down, got right behind you. You entered the bottom, he went right with you.
Started 5th in the heat. I think he was able to take the lead with like 3 to go. Car's real good. It could be a little better. I was just really tight right dead in the center. So I was kind of trying to arc out and make some big runs at it. It was super good. Track's really fun, really flat. Still really dark, or I'm just getting old, one of the two. But it was awesome. Good fun race. Didn't have no contact whatsoever. We'll run another one here shortly, probably in the next 45 minutes, and we should start pole from that one since we started at the back of that one, and hopefully win it too and put us on the pole for tomorrow.
Well, the guy behind you had to check up a couple times because he's finna hammer you if he didn't.
Yeah, it kills me how much faster people want to go when you pass them.
But you were pulling him on the exit just like usual.
Oh, 100. I was using 100 in, no out.
You're right.
Where was Dalton?
4th. Yeah, he was back in the back.
I noticed he didn't have no side bite.
How'd you find the bottom that fast? Like you passed everybody
Well,
on the first lap.
took the green down there.
I ain't never drove with no brakes on that side.
You won't ever know it.
John. I don't know where it is right
That a 5/16 wrench?
now. I got a 6
You know the
point right
you know
there.
the trick to that? Take your right side cap off and you can get a damn ratchet with a 6-point socket on it.
The front stopping.
How do you? See, that's not really fair to you. You get more. I get more chances to pass cars than you.
Yeah, but I drew a 66, so middle pass, I guess.
Well, you're 69.
Really?
Yeah. But you start.
must have
You
drew
started
every number
fourth.
in between us.
You started 4th and 2nd. They had to draw both of them in between us. Yeah, you drew. Yeah, you started 4th and 2nd, and I started 5th and 2nd.
Good luck, gang.
Thank you. You too. Second heat race, started pole outside, was able to win it. Took the lead on the very first lap, very first turn. Torres slipped up a little bit and let me go by. Now we got a really good car. I can't wait to see what tomorrow's got. We should be first in passing points. I have no idea if they're doing a redraw. We know how last week at Ardmore went, so we ain't even getting our hopes up that we're going to start on the pole. Here it's a very big deal. Starting on the pole could be the difference in winning and losing this race. So I hope they put us up there and hope we can continue with our little good lucky streak we got going, and hope we can park it tomorrow for $5,000.
Hey, y'all got an air filter?
Yeah, 2 or 3. No, Protex.
How much are they?
I had to go look in the day book. I think they were like $15 or something.
A lot of people running 4-inch.
It seems that way. I mean, what kind of car you got? Is it a laser?
Inslee.
Yeah, see, a lot of your laser guys, if Jody put it together, it got 4-inch.
Yeah. My last backstock was a laser. Jody put the other two together.
Yeah. Well, see, they put 4-inch on every one of theirs. I built a body for Du Bois.
Yeah.
I fixed his body, and I had to put him a 3-inch filter on it because our body will not fit a 4-inch filter. He raises the nose up.
I just have those bases where it flows in there. In my head, it makes more power, so, you know.
So it's always been 200 or 325. I mean, it's never changed. I don't know what those are, but they look like 25-pound pieces.
Yeah, they're.
That's 125 pounds right there. How many times you go let somebody sit at the gate and watch it rain out? We went there, and I guarantee I went with the Roys 3 or 4 times and watched it rain out. They didn't call it until you got there.
Say 30, 45 minutes, we're gonna go run for $5 grand. Start on the pole, we have a really good car. We just hope the car stays with us, stays together. Everything goes smooth, maybe we can take home the win. If not, maybe a good top 3, top 5 would be fine. We're gonna head back to Rocket in the morning. Actually tonight, we're gonna try to haul butt and make it tomorrow there at 4 o'clock start time. It's a little smaller race, it's only 500 to win, but it's kinda on the way home, so we're gonna go try to have some more fun. Here shortly, we're gonna bring in Dalton Faulkner. He is a, get your ass out of here. Here shortly, we're gonna bring in Dalton Faulkner. He's become a pretty good friend of mine. Which kind of want to introduce y'all to some of the guys we race with. We race with him if the race has got a comment in it, Dalton shows up as well. He's kind of like me, we're gonna go for it all. Even if we ain't got the car to win it, we're gonna give it our all. We've kind of had our issues in the past, but we worked through them. Like I said, now we're good friends, and now we have most respect for each other on the racetrack. And I was just kind of wanting to let everybody get to know him a little bit, as you'll probably see him in some of the videos.
I'm Dalton Faulkner. I drive a 27 car, usually named Roxy. We're at Texana Raceway this weekend, here racing with Justin. Got quite a few cars, not the turnout we needed for the Clash this weekend. It's a makeup race, beginning of the season this year. Oh man, racing against Justin, it's very competitive, makes you try very hard. He's a very competitive racer everywhere he shows up, any track he goes to. He's a very clean racer. You can race side by side with him. Our first little incident wasn't the best, but man, it made me want to beat the man more and more and more. Tonight, the expectations. We've had a rough weekend. Car just ain't been reacting the way we want to. Like I said, it's the first race this season. Haven't changed too much on the car. Brought Roxy back out how she was last year. She's got a lot of age on her. Man, we just come out here to put a show on, and we start 8th tonight. So. Hopefully we can get up there and compete with Justin. I know he's going to be a top runner. Man, top 2, top 3, I'd be happy with, but of course we want to win it.
We're going to get a second here with Benjamin Aaron Franklin. You got something to say, Ben?
I do not.
You ain't got nothing to say about this A-Main here coming up here shortly?
Pretty pumped.
What are you pumped about?
Pumped about trying to take home $5,000.
10% again?
10%.
Is that it?
I mean, I love winning, but second's good too.
You love women?
I love winning.
You love women?
Winning.
Or you love men?
Winning.
You love men?
I like women too.
I hope it ain't men. What about you, Tommy?
What? I'm pumped. Rick, come down here and take his money back north. Surely Whitehead can outrun 21 cars.
Surely.
Surely. That one's the only one you got to worry about right there.
So might be 30. Might be 30 laps.
That dry. There ain't a drop of oil.
That's so much right there down.
Yeah, but
Look inside there. Look how melted that is.
The galley?
Because it goes to the lifter.
The galleys are 2 separate galleys that go down each side.
Like a piece of trash or something good hung in it.
And if it gets plugged back there, that starts back there and goes that way.
Yeah. It broke that first stud.
Is that the first time it's done this, or has it been doing it?
Yeah, it's first time.
That's the first time it smelled like that and got that hot?
They flattened the cam, but it was brand new. So I pulled the oil pan off, cleaned it up best I could, and I put a camshaft in it and put it back together.
What kind of lifters are they?
There's one laying right there.
Some,
Not lifter,
no,
that's a rock arm.
some lifters just oil better than others, but that is no wool. I mean, that shield is.
It melted them rockers down.
Yeah, galley could be clogged up. Hey, probably something in a galley plug, galley
One of those
area.
galley plugs from the back.
Yeah, something just clogged it. If it clogged way back there, then nothing gets oil.
On this side. On
Yeah,
that side.
it starts on this side because they're two separate. They're two separate deals. We're getting ready to go. Late models are on the track, and we're next. Start pole, 40 laps. See if we can hang on to it. Grab us $5,000 and head south. If not, we just hope for a good, safe race for everybody.
Sounds good. I lost brake on. Twist the T's on me over there.
We wouldn't hit him as bad as we would hit him.
We've got to get another one.
Alright. We just got done running 40 laps. I think we really had 31, 32 of them. I started overdriving a little bit. It's really it's all me on this one. Started getting off the bottom and Torres peeked under me. He had a really good car. That's all we really, ain't no excuses. Just got second. Still paid $2,000 though, so that's a decent run, but Predator and me can't help but be disappointed, obviously. But we had a good run anyways, didn't tear nothing up. We're fixing to load up and head to Rocket, try to make it tomorrow. It's been a minute since we kind of did that pack up and go kind of deal, so we're going to drive all night and hopefully make it and have some fun there tomorrow. Congrats Johnny Torres on the win. I give him a heck up there a while ago. He passed me for $2,000, or passed me for $5,000, and I passed him for $2,000. But it's fun. We raced all weekend long, and I got into him when he passed me. I didn't mean to. That's all. I never want to do that. I just got a little bit better run than I expected. I gave it a valiant effort there on the outside on the last restart, and gave him all, and didn't have enough, so we just accepted second. And like I said, we'll load up. Hope for better next weekend.